Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today for the Better Business Bureau here in Wisconsin, our friend Tiffany Schultz. Tiffany, welcome back to the show. How are you doing today?
Good. Thanks for having me today.
Thank you for coming back. And we're talking about a scam and being aware of a potential scam. And it goes with the home testing. COVID-19 home testing is a huge topic right now. And we want to make sure that you actually get a legitimate COVID test and don't get scammed in so many different ways. And we were just talking right before we came on here that with COVID come scams of the you-know-what. So great information today to be shared. So as we look into this, the federal government now is offering free testing, but I just think this is, it's a good thing, but I always think of, oh man, Tiffany's like smiling now, like we got a problem.
We're talking about another COVID scam today. Scammers have followed the news. They've been very good at it. But as consumers, we need to be super careful about what we order, especially when we're ordering something free from the government online. And these COVID-19 home test kits have given scammers another opportunity, but we want you to be smarter than the scammer this time. So you go online and you want to order your free home test kit, right? Okay, so you type into an internet search, free COVID-19 home test kits, and up pops a website where you can order them, and you start filling out the form, and the form asks you for the basic information, but then it may ask you for some additional information that the legitimate site does not. You shouldn't be putting in your credit card number for shipping. You shouldn't be providing your social security number. All you need to provide to receive these free home test kits are your name and your address. So be very, very careful when you're ordering these. You want to be on a certain site, and I'm going to repeat this twice. The real website to order this from is special.usps.com/test kits. Special.usps.com/test kits. It's a long one. You want to make sure you're on the right site before you put in your personal information.
And this is one of those where you're putting in Google and free testing, or even if you just typed in COVID-19 home testing, you probably still get a lot of fake websites. But the good news is we know how to identify fake websites, and it's really just looking in a little bit deeper from the surface. So what are some of the things that stand out on those fake websites?
Generally, when you're looking at a fake website, is you always want to make sure that it's secure. And when it's secure, it ends with an HTTPS, not HTTP. So the S is going to stand for secure. If you see any spelling or grammatical errors on what should be a government website, it's probably a fake. Always go up into that search bar. Make sure you're on that right website. I'm going to say it again, special.usps.com/test kits. Sometimes scammers may change around a few letters, so they could spell special wrong. They may try doing something like putting fake test kits in the website address, hoping that you don't even notice. They can do a variety of things, but it's so important that you don't fill out a form that's on the wrong website. We don't want you to put in your credit card information. We don't want you to put in your social security number. We don't want you to get caught in a scam like this, because when one fake website goes down, another one goes up. Scammers are right behind the game, and they're ready to capture your information.
Yeah, and I would throw it out there too that when you go out and you're looking for anything out there, and you look for that security thing and you don't see it on there, but everything else looks like this, it can look legitimately the same thing. It'd be carbon copy, but there's always those little triggers, and if you make it your regular business to identify those and stand out, you can catch some of that fake stuff that they're going into that. And another thing that we've talked about when it comes to scams is when you're getting something free, you shouldn't have to put in your credit card information, your social security information. Those should be red flags immediately.
They absolutely should be red flags. But, if you think about it, okay, the test kit is free, but I have to pay for shipping. That's what scammers are hoping for, that you just think, oh, I have to pay for shipping. In this case, that's not true. You don't have to pay for shipping. You don't have to provide your social security number. The government doesn't want any of that. And the government is not going to have any spelling or grammatical errors on their website. They just want you to have access to these free test kits And it's a simple website, simple form. Go ahead and order your test kits to keep on hand for when you need them in the future.
So now there's the person out there who is like, well, I'll be able to spot it because there'll be fake test kit websites to help me figure out that they're fake. Well, that actually could be a deeper scam.
Scammers are very complex. They're very savvy. They're out to scam you. They're out to get your personal information. They may not want your money today, but they want your money down the road. And that means that they're going to fish for personal information to scam you when you least expect it. So, pretty tricky stuff that's going on, but with just a few quick peeks of the information that you're putting in and the website that you're on can prevent you from having a headache down the road.
This just gives me a headache because it's just so frustrating when we're trying to keep people safe, and there's still people out there who are going above and beyond, trying to scam you in each and every way. And you got to stop this. It's going to be a group effort, and it starts with reporting it and staying up on different scams. And guess what? BBB does that for you. Where can they find that information?
You can head on over to bbb.org/scam tracker. It's a real cool heat map. You can see what's going on in your area. You can also search for scams by keyword. If you come across a fake testing website, we want to know about it. And you can go ahead and report that to bbb.org/scam tracker. That comes directly to our desk. So we see all the scams that are hitting Scam Tracker so that we can work with our media partners like you, Jeremy, to help keep everybody else informed what's going on in the marketplace out there.
And darn it, we will keep talking about it till you retire, Tiffany. And that's all I'm going to say. So thank you so much, Tiffany, for all your help on this. Great information. And please just do your research. Take your time, slow down on the purchases, and you're going to be okay. Tiffany, thank you as always. We'll check back in with you next month.
Thanks for having me. See you next time.
You bet. Tiffany Schultz at Better Visit. She is awesome at finding these things and sharing the information. If you haven't checked out the website, you got to do so, and check that scam tracker. It is so interesting. It's crazy the amount of scams that are out there, and it's the fastest way to find out what's going on. And you'd be surprised. There's a lot of things that are happening. We'll take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.